Is that the real reason why? Who knows? Do you think rugby has a drugs problem?
Well, there was that thing about South Africa. You know that picture of all of them, and they're all absolutely chiseled. And a few of them got done, didn't they?
Does rugby have a drugs problem? So we've seen in recent, over the last week, over the last little bit, we've seen a South African prop.
Shock.
He's only been capped a few times for South Africa, but he has been banned. He's been banned for using a performance-enhancing drug. Okay? He admitted to using it, but he admitted to using it under the care of a doctor. Now, he plays for the Lions, and apparently the team doctor
URC.
Yep. Apparently the doctor said it was okay for him to take it. And it is not okay for him to take it. It's not like some of the other things that have come up where there might be a reason why.
If it's illegal, it's illegal.
No, but what I mean is you might have another condition and therefore taking it, you might have a genuine asthma or something along those lines. Yeah. And you might think you might be under the dosage and you might just be over.
Okay.
This is just an anabolic steroid.
It's
And he was also done for a fat loss hormone as well.
Xanax, is it called?
No, that's
Oh yeah,
it's like paracetamol.
Yeah, that is, isn't it? What's it called?
No, I know what you mean. It's not that one though.
Okay.
Now, interesting. That apparently is really bad for you if you want to play sports. The weight loss jab.
Lots of people are doing it.
I've looked into it. And
have you really?
That's why I haven't done it.
That's why you're looking so slim.
Because paddle, mate.
Because of paddle. Your international paddle career.
But wait for this one, which is a new one that's came out as well. Georgia. Yeah? So apparently Georgia, about 6 players have been banned from playing.
Wow.
Because the captain of Georgia, the doctor of Georgia, came up with a plan where they would use the captain's wee, all right, and they would give that in rather than their own wee because they were worried about failing the drugs test.
And the captain was on it?
Well, no.
Right.
But they picked up the DNA markers, didn't match the players. But the doctor would tell them when the test was going to be, and so they'd swap their wee. All right?
Because I've done a drug test before.
I thought you were going to say something else. I've taken anabolic steroids before. That's why I'm an absolute tank.
No. I'd love to try it, though, just to see how good and how big you could get. Anyway, but I had to pull my undies down to my knees, and I had to pull my top up around my armpits.
All I've got to say to you, mate, is whoever's got you doing that...
Ain't no drug tester. I had to bend over and cough.
Did he put on some rubber gloves as well? And did he have a big... You know what? Remember at the Patreon podcast,
yes,
the question I asked? That's what I'm thinking right now.
Yuck. That was an awful question. Anyway, that's what I had to do. And I'm surprised that rugby players don't have to do that. They must just be able to go into a cubicle and go for a wee. Because then that's how you could swap.
Why did you have a drugs test?
For surf lifesaving.
Wow, that's serious, eh?
Yeah.
No, mine. I've done one.
Oh yeah.
And it was a pee into a cup.
Yeah. But did you have to? And I had to pee in front of them.
No.
Like you're the tester there.
Yeah.
It was quite close and personal, and my pants were around my knees. Had to pull up my top, and then I had to wee into it.
No, they didn't watch me. I mean, don't get me wrong. They gave me the cup, and they
were outside the door kind of thing.
Outside the door, and they wouldn't go anywhere till it was done.
Yeah.
You know, and if you had stage fright, and you know, it was after a rugby game, so I was pleased.
Yeah.
That I could perform.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? So yeah. But anyway, the story that's coming out of Georgia was because they won against Wales.
Yes.
They went for a really big night out.
Right.
Had a few recreational drugs.
Okay.
And didn't want to fail.
Yep.
The drugs test. So that's the reason why. Now, is that the real reason why? Who knows?
Mm.
Do you think rugby has a drugs problem?
Well, there was that thing about South Africa. You know that picture of all of them, and they're all absolutely chiseled. And a few of them got done, didn't they? And it was just sort of like, well, how come a couple have got it and they almost look the podgy ones, and then the rest of you? It's because, and their testing went right down, didn't it? The year before they did, I don't know, for instance, 2,000 tests. And then the year after they did 500. And it was a bit like, hang on a minute. What's happened here? But whether that's true or not, I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to be controversial.
I like it. To who?
I'm going to be controversial. I'm going to say if there was a country
Yep.
that would be more likely
Okay.
to do a bit of roids on the side, it would be South Africa.
Okay. Why?
Right? And I say this because it comes back to their sporting setup, where being big, strong and tough is a real tick in the right box. And they have a thing called Craven Week, where basically if you're going to make it in rugby, you have to perform at Craven Week. So they're kind
Is that
of like
the schoolboys one?
That's the schoolboy one, yeah. So you kind of have this whole system in place, which is building up to this big weekend where if you hit your peak. So I'm not going to say at international level there is a problem in South Africa more than there is anywhere else. But I would say naturally parents might be like, whatever it takes to be ready for that weekend.
Yeah.
Whereas I just don't think that happens in other countries. Like now, obviously Georgia or whatever, where they're smaller, they might be looking for every way that they can improve.
But also, you haven't heard of anything in Australia, in New Zealand, in England.
Well, you say that. I did look into it. There was a few incidents where, people in New Zealand have been picked up, yeah. But what I would say is, I can't remember names. I've got it written here somewhere, but I'm not going to sift through it. But it's not, that's what a lot of people think.
Yeah.
A lot of people think, oh, it's always out of South Africa.
Yeah.
And kind of like the younger age group, it does seem to be out of South Africa. But when it comes to like professional rugby players, very few.
It's because South Africa aren't testing. That's why.
I would also say that I did a little bit of research into it, and actually, I don't think we will ever have a problem with drugs in rugby.
No.
Because actually, it's not very good for you, the testosterone, for your rugby recovery. Mm. So actually, you're far more likely to get injured if you're on the roids.
Okay.
So it's fine if you're a power athlete and you've just got to run like 100 meters.
Yeah.
Or you're a weightlifter.
Yeah.
But actually, it's not very good when you're doing contact sports.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
And you're more likely to get long-term injuries if you're on the roids.
Yeah.
So why on earth would you, again, unless it was for one specific tournament or one moment in time when you're preparing really, heavily for that, why on earth would you take the risk?
That's a good point.
So I'm going to say rugby does not have a drugs problem, but it does have a recreational drugs problem.
Yes.
Do I really care about that? No, I don't care. I do not understand why, if you take some marijuana, you should be punished for smoking marijuana as a rugby player.
Because it's illegal.
Yeah, but this is like the world drugs WADA ban list, right? Why does rugby need to be part of that? You could have a different set of...
Because it's illegal.
Oh, right, I've got you. So is a lot of things.
100%, and that's probably why it's all on the list.
Do you know what? You've actually got a bloody good point there. Yeah, we shouldn't be actually. Yeah, but I do feel like if they shouldn't be banned from playing rugby because they've done a recreational drug. They should be held accountable by law, but banned from rugby. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Actually, maybe you're right.
But with international athletes, you can't go. Oh, he's got to pay $10,000 because he's been on marijuana. That's not a good image for rugby.
No, you're right. Actually, because if I was teaching and I got done for cocaine or whatever, then I would lose my job.
Correct.
And you know what? I'd be like, yeah, fair enough. So you're right, actually.
Yeah.
You're talking sense.
Finally. It's only taken half an hour.
So I don't think rugby has a drugs problem. And until drugs can be modified to really help rugby players, I just don't see it being a huge issue. Yeah?
I agree.
Oh, nice.
I agree.
We'll get a few comments about that South African
I'm sure
thing,
we will,
won't we?
which is fine. I'm idiot number 1, by the way.
And I'm idiot number 2. Depends, really.
Well, you could be idiot number 1 and I'll be idiot number 2.
All right, mate. Next one. Do you remember?